Yo, what's up? Medkit here. Up next for the third installment of my build series is carries. Whether you're a new player, an early access veteran, or even a competitive contender, these ADC builds will work in your favor no matter where you are placed. Let's go.
Tried my best just to catch a fucking smile, but for now I see myself ain't hitting the 35.
Starting off with Wraith, you'll want to go with the Ortis Crest and build Mindrazor. Build on this side of the tree to get Soul Chalice as soon as possible and start stacking it. The mana and wave clear will come in handy. Vanquisher will be next as this gives you lots of power, crit chance, physical pen, and a nice chance to execute. Omen works with Wraith's camouflage ability and resetting his grenade and snipe. Typically on your fourth item is when you'll need some percent penetration to punch through tanks. This will come in the form of Demolisher. If they only have one person going tanky, you can go Perforator if you want. And the last item will be Infernum. The passive from this item works really well with Wraith's grenade, snipe rotations. Next up is Kira. She's one of the easiest to build. For your crest, I recommend Pacifier for the bonus mobility and going Vanquisher first. Dust Devil gives you lots of attack speed, power, and some crit chance and bonus move speed, all of which Kira likes. Demolisher comes third, and after that you build Imperator. This is the one and only crit bonus item in the game. For your last item, build Kingsbane for the Omnivamp and attack speed. Be sure to build this side of the tree for Bloodletter so you get access to Omnivamp sooner. Omnivamp in this game, you get HP when you deal damage with either basic attacks or abilities. Moving on, we have Murdock. For your crest, go with either Pacifier or Liberator. It's up to you. Your first item is going to be Vanquisher, followed by Lightning Hawk. This item works very well with Murdock's passive and gives every fourth shot a free slow, allowing you to kite easier. For your third item, build Demolisher if the enemy team has 2 or more people building a lot of physical armor. Otherwise, go Imperator. Onyxian Quiver is your fourth item, giving you access to multi-shot that gives you more damage based on your distance. This will allow you to absolutely melt Primal Fangtooth and Orb Prime. To round off the build, go with Kingsbane for the all-important Omnivamp. For Drongo, this build is very similar to Murdock's. Go with either Pacifier or Liberator. Build Vanquisher, then Lightning Hawk. But for your third item, instead of going Imperator, go with Tainted Rounds. Your fourth item will be Imperator, and your last item will be Kingsbane again. Revenant is up next. For your crest, go with either Pacifier or Ortis. It's up to you. Vanquisher will be your best friend, so get that first ASAP. Follow this up with Imperator in order to make your crits hit harder earlier in the match. Up next, build Demolisher to help you deal with tanks running at you. Terminus will be a solid fourth option. This item gives lifesteal whenever you hit enemies with your basic attacks, and even grants you a shield if you're already full HP. Build this side of the tree in order to get Crimson Edge, which will allow you quicker access to lifesteal. For your final item, you can build Dread, Draconum, or Salvation. It's up to you. Dread allows you to check mages a lot easier, Draconum gives you instant healing after a kill, and Salvation gives you a ginormous amount of health and tenacity, as well as a shield and more Omnivamp when you dip below 40% max health. For Sparrow, your best crest is going to be Liberator. Stormbreaker is going to be your first item. Be sure to build this side of the tree first to get Ironwood Warbow, which gives you some extra damage on every fourth auto. Dust Devil is Sparrow's best friend. Build this second. Follow this up with Demolisher and Onyxian Quiver to deal with both tanks and major objectives. So basically anything with a large HP bar. To round this out, build Kingsbane last for that juicy Omnivamp. And last but certainly not least is the Chad himself, Twinblast. Ortis is the way to go. For your first item, build Soul Chalice. But once you finish Soul Chalice, don't finish building it to Mindrazor. Instead, what you want to do is start building Stormbreaker. Once you finish that, you can go back and finish Mindrazor. This method will help you manage your stacks better. Pain Weaver will be your third item. This item works extremely well with TB's kit, granting him quick access to move speed and more flat pen. For your third item, if the enemy team has 2 or more people building lots of tank items, build Demolisher. Otherwise, build Perforator as the added slows complement with his kit very nicely. And finally, finish this build off with Kingsbane for the Omnivamp. As always, when building Kingsbane, build this side of the tree since Bloodletter gives you access to Omnivamp sooner. But that's enough out of me. I want to know what you think. Leave a comment below. Leave a like if you haven't already. It helps me make more content like this. If you like my content, consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next Predecessor video. MedKit out.